Spencer Lewis here for InsideTrackNews.com. We're at Sunset Speedway's practice day. We're getting ready for May 3rd's Great Lakes Concrete Spring Derby 100, and I guess it's a little bit of a surprise entry. We didn't know that we were going to see Mike Lights Out Bentley at the event, but here he is getting all shaken down with the Streamline Racing Products crew. Mike, tell me about this deal, how it came together, and what we're going to see out of you on May 3rd here at Sunset for the 100-lapper.
Well, after last year winning the championship, I didn't know really what I was doing this year. Wasn't sure. Put my car up for sale. And me and Sean got talking in the winter, we're like, where are we going to race? And we just kind of decided, maybe we'll just do some odd one-off races and try and get out there and take some time off. And then we got going close to the practice schedule, like, let's get this thing out there. We got it geared up. We spent a lot of hours last week getting this thing geared up, but we're out now.
Now, it's an interesting partnership that you have with Sean McWhorter. It was sort of born out of the Snowflake 100. I know you guys were friendly, but the working relationship really started in December. And you're used to normally being the driver, owner, crew chief all-in-one with your program. Now you get a chance to work with a guy who gets to take a lot of that off your shoulders, and he's going to make some calls for you, and you get to concentrate on just being the driver. How different is that going to be for your program?
Well, me and Sean, we worked pretty close last year, but after the snowball, we just clicked together. We work well together. We bounce stuff off each other for setups, and Sean no slouch when it comes to race cars. The highest winning driver in Canada in the snowball derby. So. It's just it's a good team we have, and hopefully we can expand on this year.
Now, the Great Lakes Concrete 100, it's the first year for it, but it's going to be a huge event. When you look at the type of talent we're expecting to come down here for this race, it's going to be huge. How big is it going to be for your momentum, I should say, for your program to start off with a good finish next weekend?
Well, basically this year we're on a tight budget. We're looking for sponsorship, but we want to go out there and go for a win, and hopefully we can carry that. It's $2,500 a win, so it's good money. We hope to carry that towards maybe running for a full-time championship for this year. We were going to take it how it is this year, so I think after being on the track, I think we got a great car, so I think we'll be all right.
Now let's talk strategy. 100 laps. We've really seen two sides of Mike Bentley in the last 2 years. In 2012, we saw the take no prisoners, balls to the wall, smash and grab style, and you won a lot of races with that, and famously lost the championship late in the season. Whereas last year, we saw the much more reserved version of Mike Bentley. You were all about big picture racing. You were happy with top 3 finishes all season long. What are we going to see this Saturday?
Well, I've been over the winter. I was thinking of doing a lot more bigger races this year, longer distance races. So I've been working out nonstop, doing lots of cardio, because I know these races take a toll on you. So I hopefully have that a bit of an edge on all these other guys, because I pride in being in shape. So I know these 100 laps take a lot of you. So it's just consistency and getting the car right, and staying out of trouble. And I think we'll be there in the end.
Now, speedways across the province, the traditional limited late model invitational is 75 laps. So we've got some drivers in the pits that have experienced the Autumn Colors Classic. You, of course, are a 2-time winner of the Pro Late Model feature, 113 laps on the board, and you went all night long, led every single lap. Is that going to be the kind of experience that you need to dwell on next week when you get into the deep waters, when you're on lap 80, lap 90, lap 95?
Yeah. Well, like I said, they could have a long green flag run, and it's when consistency and attrition comes into play with these big races. And I've seen to excel at these bigger races. Just biding my time, keeping the car off the wall. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but it's just that's where the experience comes into play, and I think it's going to benefit me for these 100-lap races.
Now, while Sunset's still a fairly new speedway, we're starting to see it. Some of the wear is starting to come to the surface, and it's starting to get a little tougher on equipment, a little tougher on tires. Are we going to see that? Is that going to be the name of the game next Saturday?
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be whoever keeps the rear end of them coming out of the corner. It's going to be the track's lost a lot of grip, especially on exits coming out of the corner. Best thing to do is just hope for the best in your car, and keep that right rear under you, because you're going to need it come lap 100.
I mean, we're going to have the best in the province are going to be here. I'm stoked that we're going to have Mike Lights Out Bentley piling in this SRP car. Go ahead and thank the other folks that make all this possible for you.
I first like to thank Sean McWhorter. He's worked long hours in this car getting this thing ready. Jordan here, he's worked hard too. It's just the whole family. We got to come together and get this thing on the track and get some wins on our belts.
What's the best way for us to follow you on social media this week to get prepared, to get ready, to get all the behind-the-scenes scoops on what Bentley's going to have ready for everybody at the Great Lakes Concrete 100?
You follow Streamline Racing, Facebook, Twitter, at Mike Bentley 51, or under Mike Bentley on Facebook.
There you have it, folks. We got the car right here. It doesn't have any decals on it yet. They're working hard on it, getting it shaken down. We got to imagine that Mr. Lights Out will be a contender next Saturday. Mike, thanks for the time, and all the best in 2014.
Thanks, Spencer.